Hey everybody, just finishing up here, getting set up. Let's see, where's this go? Probably should have stuck the camera in the holder first. I'm here in my lovely hotel room in Ohio. We're filming a children's craft show this week, and yeah, so that's what I'm doing this week. Let's see, I got my hotel coffee. This kind of cracked me up. Look at this when I take a drink. I have a mustache. Hi, Danielle. Hi, Miranda. Hi, Teresa. You guys, thanks for coming to the PJ party. Sponsored by Jesse James Beads. Hi, Donna. Hi, Pam. Hi, Teresa. Hi, Kathy. Sue's here. Deborah, I'm right here. I saw where you tagged me. Where are you? I was like, Deborah, it's at around 9:15. Hi, Sherry Swoboda. Linda Davis. Hello. Hi, Janice. Hi, Kathy Gard. Hi, Angela. So, yeah, PJ party sponsored by Jesse James Beads. And I'm not going to lie. I got up at 5 today, starting to feel the burn a little bit from the travel. I always drive here, and then I sit here like this on my phone all the way here, talking to all my crafty and work friends. So got a lot done. Hi, Anita. Hi, Vicky. Hi, Patricia. Cheryl Wan. Jan. Hello. Hi, Debbie. Oh, I hope it's all good things, Debbie Rogers. Or bad things. I like a little gossip. Hope it was something good. Debbie says the Jewel School girls were talking about me. Hi, Misty Perry. Hi, Gerald. Anita, what are you doing? You're visiting your daughter in Tampa in the middle of a tropical depression? Like, sounds complicated. There's Sarah James with Jesse James Beads, the lovely sponsor of tonight's PJ party. All right, so I have to say hi to Denise Matlock and Aaron Maxwell and Susie Orsak and Catherine. Oh, you're in the dance studio with your daughter and watching both of you. You know, I took dance from first grade through high school. That was a sit-down curtsy. Nothing makes you feel more special than when you check into your hotel and you got a package waiting for you that says, Candy Cooper, arrival 8/31/16. I didn't even open it. I thought I'd wait for you girls. So thank you, Sarah James, for getting it here and having a nice little treat for me when I got here. Yeah, I just checked in like an hour and a half ago. I didn't leave work till like 6:30. We're prepping the projects. I'm shooting 13 pieces tomorrow. So it's a lot to go over. I'm trying to remember it all. Hi, Amy. Hi, Diane. Amy, did you have a nice birthday? I got some scissors in my bag. Somewhere. Got a lot of beef jerky too. I don't leave home without it. They're not paying me to tell you about this either. Let's see. Found them. Got them. So this box from jessejamesbeads.com is, I really don't know what's going to be in here. I have an idea of the new Pantone launch. If you know anything about fashion or color, you know that Pantone is the gods of color. So it's like the Bible for the industry on what's going to be trendy. And so the cool thing about Jesse James Beads is they're a fashion-forward company. So they take these things into consideration when designing the latest collections, the latest and greatest. And that's one of the reasons I love being kind of a ambassador of the brand. So I just help get the word out about what we're doing. So here we go. Here goes nothing. Pink tissue paper, signature Jesse James Beads. Okay, each. Are you serious, Sarah James? Each one, each Pantone color, the lighting is so good here. Hi, Connie Vorbeck. Me too. This is fun. I'm just reading this. So each Pantone SKU or collection or whatever, the James family has hand-dyed chain. They've done strands, and then they've done an inspiration pack as well as a DE pack, a design element pack. I'll open one up so you can see. But these are just some of the fall Pantone colors. Look at this one. Has a tassel in it. Can you see that? Look at that right there. A little gray purple tassel. Oh, these look so nice. And you know, at Bead Fest, this was like, I was stuck in my little cage, or also known as the classroom, so I didn't get out much, but I noticed when I'd go to the bathroom, that the Pantone strand collection right there front and center was like really hot. People were like, it was like just calling people's names because it was so dynamic. And I think this is just gorgeous there. This mustard color, which looks not great in this yellow lighting, but this is a purpley mauve color, my favorite. This mustard color is going to be huge. And I knew there was a reason I was saving those mustard corduroys. So I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 tonight. And we're going to do a giveaway. And I'll probably just pick a few things out of each package. Does that work for you girls? And you can just comment where you're from. How about that? If you want to enter to win one of these little, I can't even talk anymore. You want to win some beads? Just comment, okay? But to keep it simple. So thanks Jesse James Beads and Sarah James for just like getting these to the hotel on time. I'm so like, I can't even look at you because these things are just like gorgeous. So you can see, like when you go to the Jesse James Beads website, you can click on new and you can see all of the these new colors and these new components. So let's just crack one open. And I really love these bags. This is how we packaged a lot of the kits at Bead Fest. And it comes like, it's like a little present. So you've got your inspiration pack. And everybody always asks, like, are there as many beads in this as a strand? And there's actually more. It's a different variety of beads, but there's just a totally different mix. So these have their own vibe. The strands have their own vibes. Everything is just a little bit different. But you'll find like this one, you'll find some pairs in the inspirations pack, and you'll also find some singles, so you never know. Like this mauve colored one has the new rose cages in it, which I love, with the little floating crystals in it. And it also has a lot of sparkles and a big old tassel. So it's really a great, like, I just love these, like, whatever these are. What are these? Let me just dump this out so you can see. Look at these. Little wavy fan pieces with like swirls on them. Are these gorgeous? Gorgeous. How about those for some earrings? So, and this one has kind of the new rose gold copper tone to it. You know, we're used to seeing this in like silver and gold, but now it's got like a rose gold copper, which really I'm loving. Thank you for commenting. I'm reading your comments. Thanks for commenting, you guys. Yeah, we'll send your goodies anywhere. Anybody can win because we love you and we thank you for being here. So then let's see, this other strand in this mauve color has a lot of silver elements to it. Look at these. Now, oh, I hope that air conditioner doesn't get on your nerves, but these I think are amazing. These are you're getting the behind the scenes story on these beads. These pearls that are encased in wire are hand dyed by the James warehouse. So you can't get these beads like anywhere else. Like, I was so excited when I found out they could dye these pearls inside these wire cages. So isn't that amazing? As is, does this one have some chain? Yes, it does. So as is this chain. So everything is like matched perfectly. It's not it's not off in the slightest. So here's this chain. and it's a really beautiful rosy mauve color. If you love mauve, you're gonna love this set. I really just can't take my eyes off the gold set though, honestly. You should probably just get one of each. Cindy Chanel, you're right next door to me. I'm in Solon, Ohio. So isn't Akron close? Maybe it's not, I don't know. So then here's like the, I'm just gonna open these chains up really fast so you can see them. You know how good I am at trashing a surface. Yeah, you're gonna love the pinky mauve ones. And Sarah, are these limited edition strands? Like, do you have lots and lots, or is it like limited quantity? Like once this set's gone, they're gone. Not to put you on the spot, but I am. Okay, I want to open up a couple more SKUs so you can see the difference in the chain color. So bear with me. Yeah, see? I thought we were close to you, Chanel. The chains really are gorgeous. And this is the same kind of chain that I made for that piece in the Jewelry Stringing magazine. Did I get one of each out? I think I did. So here. Ghost of Christmas Past. Can you see all these colors now when I hold them up next to each other? So like for me, I would just love doing like a multi-strand, like a short chunky necklace. Look at all these tones. Let me separate these two because they can kind of blend in together. How pretty is this mauve and gray together? Oops. These are so pretty. Let me put my hand behind it like they do on Jewel School. Now you can really see it, right? That's what they do on Jewel School. They lay things on their hand like this. I don't think I've got that move down yet, but you can see it. But you can get just like a meter of each of these and just do like a big chunky, like twisted piece, and it would be really chic, you know, just something different. And do it short too, because short necklaces are in style right now too. Yeah, looks good. And it's so lightweight, it's just beautiful. So this is what you're gonna see this fall, this palette. It's really nice. I call it like an earthy bright palette. They're warm and bright at the same time. So we need that when the weather cools off, don't we? Just a little like color love. That's what I'm gonna call it, color love. I just saw something, these caught my eye too. I'm just gonna open these up and just show you some of the unique beads. So this, oh, I just dropped one. I don't wanna look at the floor in the hotel. Just pick up whatever you dropped fast. So look at these. These are some printed turquoise beads. So they have a really beautiful pattern on them. That's kind of in this emerald pack, and I love the new metal that they are using in their packages. These really beautiful filigree beads. You guys, these look almost like Brighton or like a high-end finished jewelry. They're really intricate. They're not, you know, and the plate or the patina on them, the antiquing job is done really, really nicely. Ooh, look at this one. This little lush meadow. That's what it's called. When you open it up, look what you get. A little charm with crystals floating around in it. That's fun, isn't it? And then there's a few, oops, just dropped it. And there's a few gold spacer beads, as well as like these little acrylic cabs. Oh no, these are beads, but you could use them. How cute would they just be as like little post, like glued onto post earrings. So anyway, what I thought I'd show you tonight, I was actually hoping that the Pantone strands, like not saying, just saying, you know, the, Sarah James and the JessieJamesBeads.com, they just got the new patina paints, and I think I'm talking Sarah into getting some alcohol inks. But don't you think that my pendant needs to go with this Pantone strand and maybe like this one? Remember, I was trying to figure out like, what am I going to put with this? How good is that going to look? Or on this side. Beautiful. Yeah, these are, I'm keeping these. I'm keeping those. So they're going right over there. Yeah, Jill says she loves the metal packet. Her mind is flying, thinking about what she could make. That's how I feel. It's like hard. I'm for me too, like when I'm sitting here looking at all these pieces and parts, I'm just like, I forget that I'm supposed to be making something. Let's just sit around. It's kind of like when you're at, it's like Christmas time and everybody's trying to buy someone a Yankee candle and everybody's just standing around smelling the candles and talking about them. Like, I just want to stand around and talk about the beads. And then, oh yeah, we can make something too. So today I want to show you how to make the dazzling Raft Links. If you caught Jewel School the other day, I showed this, but it was really fast. But this was one of my most popular classes at Bead Fest. So it's a quick technique. I'm happy to show it to you right now. So I'm just going to organize my space a little bit because it really does look a little rough right now. But the thing about these beads is they are perfect for doing wrapped links. I'm just trying to pick out what color I'm going to use. So with that, you want to pick beads that have a nice surface area. And that's what Jesse James Beads has. So that's why I think like you'll really love this technique. Wow, look at this blue strand. I don't know what this is called, Sarah. Look at that big cotton cord bead right in the middle. These are big. These are good. I love those, whatever these are. Those are awesome. So, and then there's a petite strand to balance out that big chunky. And I love this little blue bead right here. So beautiful. Man, you guys hit it out of the park on these pantone strands. So anyway, the dazzling wire wrapped links, I'm going to go ahead and use Beadalon's twisted wire. Sarah, you have this in stock too, right? The twisted wire, 20 gauge. I'm using it in gold, but they have it in silver too, right, Sarah? I mean, you have it in silver. I can't stop looking at these. More of those little charms, those little bubble charms in the Riverside pack. Good. Okay, let's make some jewelry, everybody. So I'm going to use the new acrylic chain, or the hand-dyed acrylic chain, with the same color beads. I'm going to use this yellow. Do I want to use the yellow? I don't want to use the yellow. I want to use, I have some silver wire. Hang on, you guys. I brought a couple other things. Silver wire. All right, I'm going to turn the camera around here, and then I'm going to show you how to make these dazzling Raft Links. There goes nothing. Okay, sorry, still there. So sorry. I think I hit the side button on my phone. My bad. Sorry, everybody. Probably freezing right now. Okay. Oh, good. Sarah put a link up to the twisted wire. So that's good. And no, that's not going to work. Okay. I've got this thing hooked up to the chair. This is a really sophisticated operation right now. Okay, here we go. Look at these while I finish getting set up. Can you see all that detail in those beads? So pretty. I can't take it. All right, so now let's make some wrapped links. So I'm gonna crack open, I'm trying to decide my color combo. I love this. How about this? Because this will look good once I get my moth pendant done with all of these pieces. I can wear it together. So I'm going to make myself a long layering necklace. I might even attach in this little tassel guy. Okay, I just got my nails done. Enjoy that, because you know they won't last. And let's see, what did I do with my, yeah, so I'm going after I got the silver, I'm going back to the gold. So these are really, really easy to make, but I will warn you that wrapped links take practice. You know, everybody wants to be so hard on themselves when they first learn how to do something. I see it all the time when I teach. Nobody has any patience with themselves, including myself. I know exactly I know exactly your type if you feel me on this. And I think it's going to show up better if I slide the bead mat over, right? Yeah, it does. So be patient with yourself if you're just learning how to make jewelry. But the first thing you're going to do, you saw how I kind of was pulling the wire through my fingers. Beth, that's exactly right. Beth says she just wants to play with them all. That's exactly right. And you can. I have mine stored in big like cookie jars, and they are awesome. They're just pretty in my studio, my extra ones. So, and Sarah, I think you have these bail pliers too, don't you now? Right? I'm going to use the bail pliers, but you can also use your round nose pliers. Okay? So the first thing you're going to do is make a little wrapped loop at one end of your wire. And I went ahead and strung my bead, and that's just so I conserve wire. And I'm going to use the larger size of the bail making pliers. You can see it right here. I'm going to wrap the wire around that, and then wrap it around. You only need to wrap it around this first time, for the first loop a couple times, all right? And then trim that part with your flush cutters that is sticking out. And you always want to put your finger over where you're cutting. Then you're going to wrap another loop. So make a 90-degree bend. Take your chain or your wire up over the top, and like I was talking yesterday on at the 2:30 video, you just want to move your pliers and try to leave the wire in place. Okay, you don't have to take these in and out so much. Okay, so now you're going to wrap it around a couple times, and then let the wire go down the side of the bead. And what I do is I use my thumb to hold it right there, and I make a couple more wraps around this loop right here. Really easy, you guys, and it just adds a little bit of flair to your beaded wrap. And of course you could always, hold on a second, come back up and around that first loop, and then you have sort of an entrapped bead. These are the small size bail pliers. Sharon's asking what size bail pliers those are. She's right to ask because they do come in two sizes, and these are the smalls. These are definitely the smalls. All right, and then you want to use your chain nose pliers just to tuck this extra wire in like that. And then I like to go ahead and turn my links so they're perpendicular to each other. So this one's going one way, this one's going exactly the opposite. Now, let's say you want to add some chain. Now you could leave this like this and connect your next bead, but this time I'm going to show how to attach some of the acrylic chain. So, get my wire ready. Thank you, Sharon. Sharon says that's lovely. Thank you. You're welcome, Sharon. Okay, so now we're going to string another bead. Somebody remind me to connect it into the chain this time. I call that, you know how like when you were in 5th grade you had to play baseball, like, and then you'd have to, you know, you'd go to hit the ball and you'd miss, and it's what, like, it's woofing, right? That's what I call woofing. I forgot to connect the chain. Okay, so you've started your link like so, right? And this time, before you close it up, you do have to remove the pliers, attach the link of chain like so, and then now you're going to switch over to your chain nose pliers and hold the loop from side to side and give yourself a couple reps. Yes, Kathy, I like that idea. Kathy's saying you could add seed beads. I'm going to just send that up to you to do, Kathy. You could add seed beads to your side wraps. look really good. So now I've got my link of chain attached, and I'm going to make another wrap loop. And obviously you could string a few beads right here. You don't have to just do a single bead, but I'm keeping it simple tonight. So now we're going to start a wrap bead. Remember, you don't have to take the pliers out. Just turn, I'm just letting go in my hand and just rotating the pliers. And you're going to wrap it around a few times. And then down the front, right? And then around the side. And I'm going to go ahead and trim my wire so it's not in my way when I'm trying to wrap around the chain. Now I'm free. So now we're going to wrap around. Which way am I going? Yeah, down and around. But you got to use your thumb to hold the wire down. Hi, Christine. How are ya? Thank you, Kathy. Kathy says she's on it with that seed bead action. So now you can leave it like that, but if it looks a little like crooked, I go ahead and just take my pliers, my chain nose pliers, and give it one little bend just to make it look like that was intentional, which kind of looks cool with that wavy pattern. So now I've got one section attached. Now you can count down so many links. And then the only sad part about this chain is it is solid, so you have to use your wire cutters. And what I do is I just make sure I keep my fingers over where I'm cutting, and you cut yourself out a little like spot where you can attach another piece. All right, so for me, I think I brought some jump rings. They're not quite, oh, they're okay. I'm going to go ahead and start my necklace, and I probably won't get it finished tonight because wrapped loops take a minute, but if you want to attach your tassel piece at this point, you're going to open your jump rings, and yes, I'm just using my fingers, and you can go right on through like that. I think it's actually going to have to be like this, like I'll attach one there. Let me see, just want to give you a little crash course tonight. So 1, 2, I'm counting my links down here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay. Keep your links even if you can. And I'll show you another idea here in a minute while I'm looking at this set. Okay, so now these are twisted jump rings. Sarah, do you have any twisted jump rings at jessiejamesbeads.com? Like not on your desk, like the ones I saw. Didn't I see some on your desk when I was there? I think the twisted jump rings are some Sarah and I's favorite components. So you can also use your tools like you're supposed to, but now I'm going to just go like this and like that. And you could attach your tassel. But you know what? I think it's going to look better hanging off of a bead, and I'm just making this work. Normally I would just undo all of this and attach it to the 2 pieces of chain, but I just want to show you a little design idea. So now I'm kind of just stitching this together because I really just want to show you the dazzling loop technique. And you would also attach your tassel the same way. We're just kind of winging it. Oh, the twisted jump rings are sold out. Oh, bummer. Sorry, guys. Just joking about those twisted jump rings. So this is sort of like the start of your necklace. And if I were you, I would hang some more chains and beads off of this thing. But now, let's make another, there's our dazzling wrapped link. Let's make another wrapped link. And, well, I was thinking also you could, yeah, you can attach that like that. Okay, so the hardest part, clearly, for me tonight is to remember to attach both sides of the chain to the Raft Links and talk. I'm like trying to pat my head and rub my tummy here. Oh, you're saying, okay, they will be no more. Just kidding about those jump rings. Don't get attached to them. No pun intended. they're done. They've been discontinued. They really were one of Sarah and I's favorite findings. So, okay, let's make a wrap loop. I think the best way to learn is actually just to lock yourself in a room and just work on this until you get it. But also, see, why didn't anybody tell me to stop? This is what you do if you forget. Just like that. All right, then we're gonna have that, like that. Okay, go back to square one and attach the chain. Just want to let you guys know I'm totally human. Cassandra, thank you for understanding my pain. Especially when I've been up for like days, it feels like good Lord. Okay, so then slide your bead into place, make a 90-degree bend, and this time I'm gonna not attach any chain because I didn't for the other side. All right. Katie Hacker's supposed to be checking into the hotel tonight. I might have to go see if she made it in after this. See if she wants to cause any trouble tonight. Actually, we can't cause any trouble tonight because we have to work tomorrow. Maybe, well, then she has to work on Friday. After tomorrow, I'm done filming, but it's going to be an early start. I got to be in the makeup chair by 7:30. Okay, so then you just make your little loops, and that's the start. Now, this kit also comes with these cool little rose beads, so I was thinking it might be cool to go ahead and attach the rose cage charms. If you're just tuning in, I was talking about these earlier, but these have tiny little crystals inside of them. Okay, see that? They make really beautiful earrings. They're not that big, but they're like perfect for earrings. Pretty. And they come in 4 different metal finishes. So if gold's not your thing, you can get them in silver or gunmetal or rose gold. So now we got that. And if I were you, I would use 2 jump rings just to be on the safe side for this. But my twisted jump rings are running low. So I'm only using 1. And then now I can just close the link. But I'm gonna go to work tomorrow with messed up nails already. Okay, so then, yeah, this piece is coming together so cute. So now I think it's time for, well, you could just, honestly, you could, saved by the jump ring bell. Okay, we're gonna put in, which bead should we put next? No, too busy. I think these just, myself, I just think these need attached with a jump ring for earrings. Hang them off of a little chain. I came in like a wrecking ball. I've made a few pairs of wrecking ball earrings with Jesse James beads. So funny. I crack myself up every time. Let's see. Yeah, that's good. Okay, so we're gonna, no, I don't like that. How about this guy? That's kind of good. I kind of love this, just this simple copper look. I'm gonna just do the copper look. So now, I think I'm just gonna make an over the head necklace, just so, you know, I don't bore you guys to tears. Don't forget, if you're just tuning in, make sure you comment if you wanna win a couple pieces from the new Pantone collection from jessejamesbeads.com, our lovely sponsor. Sharon, thanks for laughing at my joke. And somebody let me do it again. Like, quit talking and making jewelry, Cooper. Sorry, just joking. We're not really wrapping that up. Oh my, if you do that, just start over. Just cut that away and forget you even tried. I really have been making jewelry since 6th grade, everybody. Don't worry. I got this. Oh, brother. All right, so now I need to find the opposite end of the rose, and kind of challenging at this point. I should have plotted this a little bit better. In fact, we're gonna have to, if you do hang these, they're not symmetrical. So honestly, you need to find a good spot to connect your wires. So we're gonna connect this right here, and then I'll reconnect it at the bottom, because it's easier to connect a jump ring than it is a wrapped loop. You need more space to go through. See? And I'm reading your comments, I miss Mary. I'm serious. Okay, so now I've got a nice and secure loop. This is what I should have done from the get-go. Learn from my mistake. Skip the jump rings. They're not making them anymore. We're gonna just connect everything with wrapped dazzling links. Okay? Now, do you guys have any questions? Marlena, thank you. Did I say your name right, Marlena? Almost did it again. Stop, stop. Okay, sometimes I cut myself some extra wire. Okay. Like a lot of extra wire. Now, okay, now we've got our, everything's connected. All right, I feel good about it this time, guys. We're gonna make it. And then you just really need to use your chain nose pliers to grab both sides of the loop. Sometimes I see people in class, they try to hold the loop like that, but you're not, when you're making jewelry, you wanna cover as much surface area as you can. So that's why we try to grab the whole loop. And I'm watching through this camera, so sometimes I'm like jumping around. So that's good. Made it. Now we just have to do it again. And I can go ahead and find the bottom of the rose cage. And you might have to tweak the loops, kind of like on yesterday's cat necklace. You might have to tweak and turn a little bit to make sure it all fits. But that doesn't take much work. Right now I'm just trying to see where exactly am I connecting these. Here we go. Got it. So now this just makes for really interesting jewelry, and honestly, like, fast. So like right there is a spot where this guy, this needs turned like that, so everything lays forward. Pretty. All right. So now let me check the other side of this. I'm just gonna do this the same way I started. And also I need to just go ahead and trim my chain, because this is the end, unless I want to cut more out, you know, but this is just my little over the head piece. So look how much extra chain I'm going to end up with. You can use this for bracelets. What about a multi-strand bracelet? That'd be nice. And yeah, I think I need to take out a couple extra loops, because I wasn't budgeting in for my wrapped loops, you know. Don't forget you got a couple bead, like your bead link pieces is what I'm trying to explain. Okay, sorry if you had a little pause. That was Katie Hacker calling. I just hit decline. So Katie, if you're listening, I'll call you right back. Anybody know Katie Hacker? She's the host of Beads, Baubles, and Jewels. She must be in the area. She and I have been friends for a long time. She's actually the one that got me into this whole jewelry making, like for the DIY industry. She met me at a craft show years and years and years ago, and we became really fast friends. And I said, did you do that? I just got a text too. Are you doing a late night crafting? Kind of. I'm on my video right now. Live videoing it up. So now we're just going to make another wrapped loop, and I got to connect my rose charm. Don't worry guys, by about wrap number 6 you get the hang of these things. And let's make sure there's something, yeah, there's something at the bottom we can connect this guy to. It's not hard, Donna Hunt. You know it. I'll tell her all. You said hello. Jane, are you a winner? Did you win? I can't see all the conversation. Okay. Don't forget to trim those weird ends or else it's going to snag your clothing really bad and then you're going to be mad at me. All right, now, but the cool thing about the bale pliers, especially when you've been up for a long time, is that, look, I'm just making my links. Like, I'm not having to worry about where I am on the round nose plier, you know, because round nose pliers have that tapered shape to them, and these are completely cylindrical, so I don't have to worry. Every time I just put it in the same spot, and it's very convenient, especially, you know, if you're just getting started or you just want to keep things easy. It makes it really easy to get consistent size loops, which on this kind of project doesn't really matter. It's a whimsical, you know, wire wrap necklace. But on earrings, man, have you ever made earrings and you're just like, gosh, one loop is like considerably bigger than the other, and then you have to cut apart a head pin and burn that up, and it's a downer. So this kind of takes that out of it. You just always need to put your thumb over that wire and anchor it while you wrap. All right, I have a feeling these Pantone strands are going to continue to go fast. All right, there we go. Now we're going to put this through here, or try to. There we go. That's good. And close it up. And then I will end up, I will probably, oh gosh, this is so pretty. I love it. I'm going to definitely end up adding some chains right there. I didn't even bring any chains, gosh darn it. But I'm definitely going to add some more chains and beads off of the end of this. But you could keep adding links, you know, or, there, can you see it? Or, let me put it on the white mat. Or you could do the whole thing, Raft Links. But I'm definitely going to redo this part so I don't have so many jump ring connections. I know I'll be happier with it if I do. Makes me think back to when I was in college and I had a deadline once, and I was making this enameled figure piece. It's like a brooch, and it was all torch fired enamels. And there it is. And my professor, like, you know, like, she was checking in on us like 10 o'clock at night, and she was like, oh, you know, like, you'll be happier if you just go back and get it the way you want, you know. And I hear that all the time in my head, like, I'll be happier if I just go back and redo this section. So what I'll end up doing is still doing that double wrap. Sorry, I'm trying to hold the phone with my left hand, which isn't very strong apparently, shaking all over the place. But this wrap link needs to just attach the chains. You don't need 3 jump rings to attach to the chain. That looks a little janky. Sorry for lack of better words. You could also, just talking design here, you could also switch over, and if you had a really heavy jump ring, something that matches the width of this chain. See how this is so flimsy looking against this chain? So you could also just use a heavier jump ring and attach it. That would help too. And then you could hang your chains and more tassels and things from there. So many possibilities, like put some charms on here with your pieces. But I like to give you design tips, you know. Act like a know-it-all. It's just, I don't, you know, in the big scheme of things, I just love that you're making stuff. So you do it your way, you know. Don't listen to me. All right, so this is the mauve pack. It's called Dusty Cedar. Here's the matching pack. Oh, these are my favorites, Sarah. You put some of these in here. Sarah and I were together when we bought these beads. These are acrylic, like tortoise looking shell looking beads. And so if you want to make earrings, definitely get design element packs, because everything comes in pairs and you can just like knock out a ton of earrings really fast. Here's our little wrapped link connections. And I really do. I even love like instead of that jump ring attaching that, you can see the difference where the links attach to the rose, crystal rose charm. Who said they call this a fashionista? Linda Davis says she calls it a fashionista necklace. So this is also another thing, like if you have the wire and you want to use it, go ahead and just wrap it down the front, flip it over, and then wrap it up the back side. Then it doesn't matter if your piece is flipping, you know, whichever direction. Just some little tips and tricks. I love these little tassels. And also when you do that wrap loop, just attach this guy too. That's what happens when you don't have a plan. But also, in the great words of my professor, always goes faster the second time. Oh, so that's that. Look at this mess I made. Let's look at these strands a little bit more. You guys have any more questions? Hi, Kara. Kara from the Lipstick Ranch is here. Look at these, so pretty. I'm just gonna scroll over. Thank you, Sarah James. Sarah says this piece looks so pretty. Thank you. I love these big chunkies. These are just good. And you guys, like, you know, my next plan is I'm gonna just take some strands like this and I'm gonna find some pretty satin ribbon, you know, for fall. Like, wouldn't some pretty ribbon look so good? Like the satin that almost looks like these pearls, you know, and just do the ribbon necklace ties. I just think these would be gorgeous, like really long ribbons that drape down your back. Oh. Carla Kopic is asking where she can go to school for jewelry design. I don't know. Does FIT have school for jewelry design? You just got to start making it. You don't have to go to school. If it's your passion, just start doing it. And the more you do it, the better you get. Really. Look at Bill Gates. He didn't go to school. He just did it, which I always have found really inspiring. Oh, thank you, Ann Gardan. Everybody loved your owls yesterday, Ann. What's this pack? Shark skin. Our girl, Gigi, she, when she hears the word shark, she always says, her. Funny. This gold clasp is, or this spicy mustard is calling my name. Look, it comes with a toggle clasp in it, in the Design Elements pack. Oh my gosh, look at this, and some little mustard elephants. Those are just like the pink ones from that one pack that I shared. And some little mustard pearls, so good. Just trying to give you some details on things that you might not see when you're just like looking over the pieces, you know, online. Oh, this one comes with a task. Oh, and these have little shell leaves in them. Can you see those? I like that answer too. You can learn a lot of jewelry design from YouTube. And this one, oh, what do we have here? Let's see, I can't get it open. Sometimes I gotta use my pliers, but hang on guys, let me put you back in here. Try not to hang up on you this time. Let's see. These are what I want to show you. This gold spicy mustard inspirations pack comes with these big crystal teeth. I'm gonna call them a teeth. I don't know what they are. But also look at these, like little crystal beads. Those are pretty. Little spirally pieces, right? Oh yeah, those are good. Well, thanks, Chris Murphy. She says, and watching you. Well, thank you. Gosh, these are nice. So many ideas. Oh, you get 2 of them. So you could like, these are cool because then you could frame up your piece. You know, like that's a really popular look right now. Or you could turn them out like tusks. Put your pieces in the middle. You know, or these would be really cool if you did the wire wrapping. I'll show you real quick how to wire wrap these. Are you sick of hearing me talk yet? Oh, I put 2 spools on this. So for this kind of shape, like say you wanted to make a dangle off the end of a chain, you know, you just put this through like so, pull up your ends so that everything looks centered. All right, and then you're gonna try really hard to square it up so you think it's gonna hang centered. So you're just gonna grab your chain nose pliers and make a bend where you think the middle is, and then wrap the wire around it like so. And if you're doing dangles like this, like that are gonna hang off the end of a necklace, you really have to do a wrap loop, or else it's gonna get caught on a table, and when you go to get up, it's gonna pull right out. So you have to do a wrap loop because they're more secure. And then finish the other end in a wrapped loop. So you could even, like, I don't know, I feel like that's kind of a lot of sparkle. What do I want here? I put all my other beads away. Oh no. But anyway, what you really want to do is put another tiny bead on here. Let's put a green bead on. I'm really good at making a mess. Have I ever told you that? Let's put one of these on so you can just see. So then, like, say this is your piece. I don't really like that one either. How about this matte guy? This is good. Subtle, matte. This is pretty. Okay, almost like a piece of jade, you know? Now you can bend it forward. Make your wrapped loop. Attach one end of, like, your chain. This is a great way to make a Y necklace, something like this hanging off the middle. You know? And then wrap this around like so. And you can have it do the little spiral wrap thing too, if you want. And just let it go. And you know, obviously you can do this with your round wires too. Whatever you have that's handy. The twisted wire just makes things look a little bit more fancy. And you've got your little charm dangle piece. Sorry for the mess in the background. But this would be like a cool piece. Like, you could hang it off something like this, you know, off your pendant. Maybe off the brown one instead. You know, but very simple. If I were at home, I would have made you wait, and I would have put two little skinny spacer beads, one on this side and one on this side, just to give the sides a little bit more of a finished look, you know. But you can leave it like that too. It's very pretty, right? So I'm going to tilt you back up. Look, my lovely hotel couch. I just don't even want to think about what's going on over on that thing. Is that TMI? I try not to think about these things when I sit on them. Like, where's the plastic tarp? Have I ever told you I'm a little bit of a germaphobe? Sarah James knows that, but I'm just like, oh, I just put my hand on it. I just don't want to know. Oh my gosh. Well, I'm glad you guys think a mess is a good thing, because I always tell everybody I never trust an artist with a clean studio. So there you go. I gotta have it all out. A black light with me, Valerie. No, no. So on that note, I'm gonna go find Katie Hacker. Wonder if she's just wandering around. Who knows? I think tomorrow I can't make it because I'll be working and filming the kids show. We're doing all kinds of art projects. And Friday we meet with the contractor for who's going to rip apart our house. So I'm not sure when I'll see you again, you girls. I've got to get on these giveaways because we had one a couple days ago and then today. So make sure, one last call, comment where you're from, or just comment if you want to win some treats from Jesse James Beads. We just love you for showing up, and it's just one of the ways that we want to say thanks. And yeah, so great PJ party as usual. I've missed these. We got to do more of these this fall now that it's cooling down and things are kind of slowing down a little bit. more PJ parties, okay? Pinky swear. Maybe next time we'll play spin the bead. Get it? Spin the bead? Okay, I gotta go sleep. I gotta, like, so dumb. So dumb. Anyway, I will pass that on to her, Patty Salter, and I will tell her Sue Roberts, and Beth, I will note that. And until then, maybe I'll try to get Katie to chime in, you know, a little bit tomorrow. See what she's up to. You're welcome, Mary Jo Hackenberg. Thanks for coming to the party. And on that note, special thanks to my sponsor, JessieJamesBeads.com. Thanks always for taking good care of me and helping me to share my love of creativity with everybody. And until then, have a beautiful evening. I hope you sleep well and have dreams of beautiful, sparkly beads. See you later.